Hey folks, welcome back to Chris Wyatt Reports. The Empire strikes back. No, correct that. The Rebel Alliance is striking back. What am I talking about? Well, Donald Trump has fired the first round in a lawsuit against CNN. That's right. And he's not alone. Google's also being sued over removing a noted medical practitioner's 15-year-old site. Well, what about my 16-year-old site? 17-year-old one was deleted bogusly. But let's get to the story about Donald Trump first. Donald Trump sues CNN for nearly $500 million. This article from The Guardian, I'm reading verbatim what they have to say here, and they don't give an author, they just say the staff and agency. Trump sues CNN for defamation and seeks $475 million in punitive damages. Cable news has tried to smear the ex-president with a series of ever more scandalous, false, and defamatory labels, according to the court filing. Now, I've just been to multiple news sites trying to find this story, which is breaking at this hour, but guess where it's not at? That's right. You can't find this story on fake news CNN. They don't bother to mention that they're being sued, at least not yet. Let's see what they come up with. They're probably busy trying to spin this as some sort of good event, but we'll see. Donald Trump has sued cable television network CNN, claiming defamation and seeking punitive damages of $475 million, according to a Florida court filing today. Now, the U.S. cable news station has attempted to smear the former president with a series of ever more scandalous, false, and defamatory labels of racist, Russian lackey, insurrectionist, and ultimately Hitler. Trump's lawyers claim that lawsuit has been filed in federal court in Fort Lauderdale. Now, the problem CNN has here is that they need to be careful. If any of this labeling appears in an article that they wrote purporting to be news, they are in fact in trouble for libel. That's right. They're in trouble for libel. If they put it in an op-ed, they can cover their backside. But something tells me Donald Trump has done his homework and CNN has been caught flat-footed. I've read their articles multiple times, them as well as the New York Times and the Washington Post, who have openly used adjectives and lied about the former president in order to taint the political pool. So CNN needs to be very, very careful here. Beyond simply highlighting any negative information about the plaintiff and ignoring all positive information about him, CNN has sought to use its massive influence, purportedly as a trusted news source, to defame the plaintiff in the minds of its viewers and readers for the purpose of defeating him politically, according to the filing. Now, Trump claimed that CNN has used its considerable influence as leading news organization to defeat him politically, and CNN has declined to comment on the case. And they've also not reported on it. Now, Trump, in a 29-page lawsuit, claimed that CNN has a long track record of criticizing him, but had been ramping up its attacks in recent months because they're terrified that he's going to run for president in 2024. Now, the problem with this for CNN is that aren't they supposed to be a news organization, not a political activist organization? Well, we all know that not to be the case. They fail to report news daily. As part of its concerted effort to tilt the political balance to the left, CNN has tried to taint the plaintiff, according to the lawsuit. Lawsuit lists several instances in which CNN appeared to compare Trump to Hitler, including a January 2022 special report by Fareed Zakaria, including footage of the 20th century German dictator. Now, the lawsuit comes as the 76-year-old former president faced considerable legal woes. Of course, The Guardian loves to point that out. Most of the legal woes, of course, here against Trump are just fraudulent, fictitious nonsense being perpetrated by frauds. But hey, you know what? Like the Attorney General of New York, who's filing a lawsuit where she has no standing against Trump and his kids. She has a very thin line even claiming against Trump, but against his kids, she has no basis whatsoever, and she has no standing. This is frivolous and an effort to distract and to destroy a political candidate. That's what it is. But it isn't just Donald Trump that's striking back. The Rebel Alliance striking back against the evil empire. Joseph Mercola is suing Google for breach of contract after YouTube censored his channel. He's a Florida doctor who's promoted natural health solutions. He sued Google and its parent Alphabet for banning him from the PooTube with no advance notice. He says YouTube violated its provision when on September 29, 2020, it deplatformed his channel, immediately denied him further access to his account, including any opportunity to remove his own content, which includes more than 15 years of professionally produced videos. YouTube's actions have denied Mercola continued access to the content he uploaded in good faith to YouTube as per terms of the agreement. Lawsuit also notes that YouTube has 3 strikes policy, allowing users to remove violating content before being permanently banned. Except that's not true. YouTube didn't allow me to remove any content which they fraudulently, falsely claimed violated their rules. I didn't get any opportunity to remove it. They simply issued a strike and then removed my channel. Well, it's good to see people striking back against the empire, the evil empire, whether it's tech or it's Washington, D.C. We'll see what happens here. And it's good to see the fake stream media being taken to task. Will Donald Trump's suit result in anything? Who knows? But at least he's fired a salvo against the shameful conduct of the fake stream media. Let's see where it goes from here, folks. Stay tuned. If you're not a subscriber, want to become one, help us overcome shadow banning and, the tech titans preventing people from hearing the truth and cogent analysis from somebody that's been doing it for 4 decades. Cheers, everybody.